Contemporary world is running behind gold, silver, stocks or automobiles. But can you guess what's more expensive compared to these? Let's meet someone important today, the tireless worker who never takes a holiday, works day and night to keep us alive, Mr. Heart. A hummingbird's heart can beat over 1200 times per minute during flight. While resting, heart rates around 500 beats per minute. Elephant's heart rate is remarkably slower than humans. It's generally 25 to 35 beats per minute when standing, but it can increase up to 70 to 98 beats per minute when lying down due to reduced lung capacity and pressure. While coming to turtles and blue whales, they slow down their heartbeats to as low as 1 to 2 beats per minute during deep dives, whereas it generally ranges between 25 to 40 beats per minute while surfacing for air. In humans, heart rate varies significantly by age. In adults and adolescents, it ranges between 60 to 100 beats per minute. In infants and toddlers, it has higher rates. Especially with newborn babies, it is between 100 to 200 beats per minute. A human heart consists of four chambers: left atrium, left ventricle, and right ventricle, along with four valves. Let's look at the illustration. The ones colored in white are the walls of the heart, while the ones colored in blue are deoxygenated blood, whereas the ones colored in red are oxygenated blood. Now let's look at the functioning of the heart. Blood from the body, which is deoxygenated, returns to the right atrium of the heart through the superior and inferior vena cava. When the right atrium contracts, blood flows through the tricuspid wall into the right ventricle. Upon contraction of the right ventricle, blood is pumped through the pulmonary wall into the pulmonary artery, which carries the deoxygenated blood to the lungs. Now, oxygenated blood returns to the left atrium of the heart via pulmonary veins. When the left atrium contracts, blood passes through the bicuspid wall into the left ventricle. The left ventricle, which has thick muscular walls to generate high pressure, then contracts and pumps the oxygenated blood through the aortic wall into the aorta. From the aorta, blood is distributed via arteries to all parts of the body, supplying tissues with oxygen and nutrients. Now let's take a peek at the complete blood circulation in heart. In a person who eats fruits and vegetables, the blood remains thin and free-flowing. The arteries are clean and flexible, so blood flows smoothly and the heart works happily without any strain. Now imagine a person who eats junk food. The fat and cholesterol from these foods start sticking to the inner walls of the blood vessels. The blood flow becomes narrow and slow, like water trying to pass through a blocked pipe. This puts a lot of pressure on the heart.
By the way, do you know how many times our heart beats per day? It's over 100,000 times a day. A car runs out of fuel, a phone runs out of battery, but your heart never runs out. Clocks stop, engines brake, but your heart ticks non-stop. According to recent stats, India records nearly 4.5 million sudden cardiac deaths every year.
Now let's envision a scenario. When blood flow to the heart is completely blocked, the person can get a heart attack. During this, the patient may collapse, become unconscious, and stop breathing. In such a situation, every second counts. Before the doctor arrives, we can try to save a life using CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Step 1. Check if the person is responsive and breathing. Step 2. Call for help or dial emergency number. Step 3. Place both hands at the center of the chest. Step 4. Push hard and fast, about 100 to 120 times per minute, keeping your arms straight. Step 5. If trained, give rescue breaths after 30 compressions. Otherwise, continue chest compressions until help arrives. Do you know which country is renowned for its healthiest hearts? The indigenous Tsimane people of the Bolivian Amazon are often cited for having the world's healthiest hearts due to their highly active lifestyle and traditional diet of fish, rice, and foraged foods with very little smoking. For industrialized nations, countries like Japan and Hong Kong also have very low cardiovascular disease mortality rates, likely due to factors such as diets rich in fish and vegetables, and a culture that promotes regular walking and exercise. In summary, the Simaning represent an extreme example of heart health in a tradition active lifestyle, while countries like Japan and Hong Kong show how to achieve good cardiovascular health through diet and culture within a modern context.
Do you know what's the theme of World Heart Day 2025?
God bless Abhi. Happy World Heart Day.
Don't choose the food that delights your eyes.
Choose the food that delights your heart.